Proud over here? You guys dating? You guys a couple?
Married.
Married. Awesome. Someone got their papers. That's cool. I'm dating. I'm in a relationship. It's good. It's good. Guys, we're stupid alone, so good for you. We are, man. We're dumb. How dentist I don't know. You put a ladder on top of a ladder and fucking trying to get the piñata and he fell. Yeah, because I was single for a long time, so I'm glad I'm in a relationship. I was single for so long that I had to buy an Alexa just so I can have someone to talk to when I got home. But I fucked up because I bought my Alexa from the swap meet, and her name was Alejandra. Fucking bitch came with the attitude, dog, you know? First time I took Alejandra home and I plugged her in, I was like, Alejandra, turn on the lights. She was like, fool, you don't know me. I don't need no man telling me what to do. And that bitch stopped working right there. Gotta take her ass back to the fucking swap meet, man. So this is like a date night for you guys?
Yeah.
Free comedy show? You're a fucking pimp, fool. Jeez. The last date night I had with my girlfriend, because I'm in a relationship now, my girlfriend, last time we had a date night didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. We're out at dinner and I told like, babe, when we get home, I'm gonna fuck you up. 30 minutes after we got home, we're both knocked the fuck out on the couch. You know? And I just had a birthday. So I'm saying, like, I'm getting older. Like, I'm at the point now where the choice between having sex and taking a nap has become a fucking dilemma, dog, you know? Now instead of telling her, hey, babe, I'm gonna fuck you up, I'm like, babe, I'm gonna nap the shit out of you. I'm gonna nap you like you've never been napped before. Yeah, so I'm dating a black girl. I got myself a sister. Fuck yeah, man. But that's not even the funny part, relax. But I was expecting like a sister, you know, like listening to NWA, fucking crip walking into church, drinking malt liquor, you know, having like a cool name like Shanae or Shaniqua or a hyphen or an extra Q in there somewhere, you know. But no, her name is Cheryl. Like she's a fucking librarian. You know? And her favorite group is not NWA. Her favorite group is Nickelback. Yeah, right? And she drinks wine in a glass. Not in a brown bag. I'm like, fuck, this one is broken. They left her in the white setting, you know? It's cool. Like, you remember when you first started dating, before you guys got married, like you were trying to find commonalities between each other? So I remember when like we first started dating, like we're trying to find things in common. You know, we're both into fitness, but she's like on a whole different level of fitness, you know? She's like Equinox fitness, and I'm more like Planet Fitness. You know? She looks like an Olympic athlete. Yeah. I look like I should be Olympics too. Fucking Special Olympics. Because we went running the first time we went running. Like I was stretching out, getting all into it, you know? I don't really run, but I was like, fuck, I'm trying to get laid, you know, so. So I was stretching out, and she hits me with this. She's like, so how many miles do you want to run? And I was like, hold on, sister, because she's black. I said, do you mean like plural? Like more than one? Right? So then I hit her with this. I was like, look, I only run as far as I need to get away from the fucking cops. Anything beyond that, you're just showing off, right? But we ran, like I said, I'm trying to get laid, so we ran. A mile and a half into our run, my watch stops. My watch knows I don't fucking run. My watch is like, yeah, right, fool. You know you're not running this far. You're probably driving like really fucking slow. I'm gonna pause myself right here. Fucking watch is telling me that I was out of shape, man. Like I said, she's whitewashed, so we had our first holidays together that we had them with white people. Yeah. White people, you guys do holidays on a whole different level, dog. They fucking talk to each other during holidays. It's fucking crazy. So they invited me over for Christmas dinner, first Christmas that we had together. They said it was gonna be family-style dinner. I don't know what that is. You know what that is? Yeah, I didn't know what it was. And I was like, are you sure? They're like, yeah, come on over. So I showed up drunk, talking shit to everybody. 'Cause that's the way my family did it, dog, you know? We had our first vacation together. Was interesting. Before we went on our first vacation, she's like, before we take off, you got two options. We're gonna have a good time, or there's gonna be domestic violence. I was like, there's the black girl I was looking for. Fuck yeah. We got some beautiful sisters right here. I didn't know there was so much going on with the hair. No idea. I didn't know you had to oil it. There's extensions and retentions, fucking causing me tension, dog, you know? But the first time I oiled her hair for her, because I was like, I'm a good boyfriend, I'm gonna oil her hair. So I was standing over her, oiling her hair, making car noises and shit. Like, beep, beep. And she got mad, dog, she got mad. So she was sitting down, and then she stood up really quick, and I went like that. I was a fucking gangster, dog. I used to rob people and sell drugs. I can say that now because of statute of limitations. And now I'm a fucking domesticated cholo, dude. I bake cookies on the weekend. I go to PTA meetings and shit. I don't have any kids, I just go. I go for the Go-Gurt, and the Lunchables are delicious, man. I don't have any kids. Never been married, and I'm Mexican. I should be in a fucking museum. Or get a coupon or a pat on the back or some shit. That's why I live in Huntington Beach. You know why I don't have any kids? I live in Huntington Beach because I got a strong ass pull-out game. I pull out like a fucking Jedi, dog. I pull out like Yoda. I'm like, pull out wow, yes I do. I don't give a shit, I love that joke. Oh man. We got any moms in the house? Where's all the beautiful moms? 1, 2, all these fucking Mexicans and only 3. I know you fuckers don't pull out too, that's why you live out here. No, I like talking about, my mom just passed away not that long ago. So that's okay, this is gonna be funny, calm down. But I always think about she was a comedic genius and I don't even think she realized it. Like even before she passed away, she was older, so she'd be sitting down, she's like, mijo, when I passed away, I want you to, ¿cómo se dice? I want you to make me ashes, mijo. And I was like, you want us to cremate you, mom? Sí, mijo, cremate me and spread my ashes on the freeway coming away from Mexico. Because it reminds me of sneaking over the border, mijo. I swear to fucking God. So that's what we did. We spread our ashes on the freeway coming away from Mexico because it reminded her of sneaking over the border. So I told one of my white friends, not this guy, another one. I told one of my white friends, I'm like, what we did, and he gave me a typical white answer. He was like, bro, I don't think you could do that. I think that's illegal, bro. And I was like, yeah, I know, but so will my mom. She came in illegal, she fucking went out illegal, dog. She was a gangster, she didn't go fuck. She was one of these Mexicans that she didn't really speak English, so she learned English by watching American TV. So it was crazy because sometimes when you would talk to her, she would break out in a commercial break mid-conversation. The last time I talked to her, she was like, mijo, so how's work? How's your girlfriend? And if you're having trouble with your transmission, you can always call AMCO, AA, MCO. Fucking mom. But we ended up in La Puente. That's where I grew up, in La Puente. Anybody know where La Puente is? Órale. Calm down, fucker, this guy. I got my GED, fool. Now, we grew up in La Puente, and back in the days, like I grew up in the 90s and shit, so back in the days, we used to have a lot of hood rats, a lot of cholas and shit, you know? But now they get older, right? So I got a question for you guys. Since a hot older woman is a cougar, does that mean that a hot older hood rat is a possum? I'm looking around the room. There's probably one or two women in here thinking to themselves, oh my God, I wonder if I'm a possum. Well, fear not, ladies, because I got a short list of qualifying factors, all right? If any of these apply to you, then that means you are a possum. Right? Number one, when you were growing up, if your nickname was Shy Girl, Sad Girl, Lonely, or Stranger, you're a possum. If you buy your makeup at your groceries from the same store, you're a possum. If you have a tattoo of an ex-boyfriend who is currently serving time in prison, then what are you? A possum. If you have a tattoo of an area code that no longer exists, you're a possum. And the last but most important one, ladies, is if you are in your early to mid-30s and a grandmother, yeah, then fuck that, man, you're just Mexican. Hey, thank you guys, I'm Dennis Vargas.